The starship Elysium drifted silently through the void, its hull glinting under the light of a distant sun. On board, the crew of 50, humans and a handful of allied species, went about their duties, their voices a low hum of activity. Among them was Dr. Elena Carter, the ship's chief medical officer. She was a woman of sharp intellect and steady hands, known for her ability to remain calm in the direst of situations. But nothing could have prepared her for what was about to happen. Started with a distress signal. The Elysium picked up a faint transmission from a small, crippled vessel adrift in the asteroid belt of the Zephyrian system. The signal was garbled, but one word came through clearly: help. Captain Reynolds ordered an immediate rescue operation. Elena suited up and joined the boarding party, her medical kit slung over her shoulder. The alien ship was unlike anything Elena had ever seen. Its design was sleek and organic, with smooth, iridescent surfaces that seemed to pulse faintly with life. The air inside was thick with the scent of ozone and something sweet, almost floral. The boarding team moved cautiously, their weapons drawn, but they found no signs of hostility, only silence. In the ship's central chamber, they discovered the source of the distress signal: a single occupant lying unconscious on a raised platform. She was unlike any alien Elena had encountered. Tall and slender, with skin that shimmered like mother-of-pearl, the alien had long, flowing hair that seemed to glow faintly in the dim light. Her delicate features were regal, almost ethereal, and she wore an intricate gown that seemed woven from starlight. "She's alive," Elena said, scanning the alien with her medical tricorder. "But barely. Her vitals are fading fast. We need to get her back to the Elysium." The crew worked quickly, transporting the alien to the ship's medical bay. Elena spent hours stabilizing her patient, using every tool and technique at her disposal. The alien's physiology was unlike anything in the Federation database, but Elena's instincts and expertise guided her. Slowly, the alien's condition improved. Her breathing steadied, and the faint glow of her skin brightened. When the alien finally awoke, her eyes, large and luminous like twin galaxies, locked onto Elena's. She spoke in a melodic, otherworldly voice, and though her words were unintelligible, her gratitude was unmistakable. Over the next few days, the alien, whom the crew dubbed Lyra, began to recover. With the help of the ship's linguist, a rudimentary form of communication was established. Lyra revealed that she was a princess of the Celestials, a highly advanced and reclusive species. Her ship had been attacked by a rogue faction, and she had barely escaped with her life. Elena spent much of her free time with Lyra, fascinated by her alien biology and culture. In turn, Lyra seemed equally intrigued by Elena, often watching her with a curious intensity. One evening, as they sat together in the medical bay, Lyra reached out and placed a hand on Elena's arm. A warm, tingling sensation spread through Elena's body, and for a moment, she felt a profound sense of connection, as if their minds had touched. "Thank you," Lyra said softly, her voice filled with emotion. "You saved me. I owe you a debt that can never be repaid." Elena smiled. "It's my job. I'm just glad you're okay." But Lyra's expression grew serious. "There is something I must give you, a gift from my people to yours. It is rare and precious, and it will change you. But I believe you are worthy." Before Elena could respond, Lyra leaned forward and pressed her forehead to Elena's. A surge of energy coursed through Elena, and she gasped as her vision blurred. Images flashed before her eyes. Strange alien landscapes, towering cities of light, and a vast, interconnected web of consciousness. She felt a rush of emotions: joy, sorrow, love, and a deep, abiding sense of purpose. When the sensation faded, Elena stumbled back, her heart racing. What was that? Lyra smiled gently. I have given you the gift of the celestials. It is a fragment of our essence, a connection to the greater whole. With it, you will see the universe as we do. You will understand its beauty, its pain, and its infinite possibilities. Elena felt different, sharper, more aware. She could sense the life around her, the crew moving through the ship, the hum of the engines, the distant pulse of stars. It was overwhelming but also exhilarating. As days turned into weeks, Elena's newfound abilities began to manifest. She could heal wounds with a touch, sense the emotions of those around her, and even communicate telepathically. The crew was in awe but also wary. Captain Reynolds called a meeting to discuss the implications. This gift, he said, his tone cautious. It's incredible, but it's also a responsibility. We need to understand what it means, for you and for all of us. Elena nodded. I know. And I'll do everything I can to figure it out. But I think this is bigger than just me. This could change everything, for humanity, for the Federation, for the entire galaxy. Lyra, who had been silent until now, spoke up. The gift is not just a power. It is a calling. Elena has been chosen to bridge the gap between our species, to bring understanding and unity where there was only division. But there will be challenges. Not all will welcome this change. Her words proved prophetic. News of Elena's abilities spread quickly, and not everyone was pleased. The rogue faction that had attacked Lyra's ship saw the gift as a threat to their power. They launched a series of attacks on the Elysium, determined to capture Elena and harness her abilities for their own ends. The crew fought valiantly, but they were outmatched. In a desperate bid to protect her friends, Elena made a decision. She reached out with her mind, tapping into the gift's full potential. A wave of energy surged from her, enveloping the enemy ships and disabling their systems. The attack was thwarted, but the effort left Elena drained and unconscious. When she awoke, she found herself in the medical bay once more. Lyra was by her side, her expression a mix of pride and sorrow. You have done what few could, Lyra said. But the gift is not limitless. It draws on your life force, and using it so recklessly has taken a toll. Elena nodded weakly. I understand. But I had to protect them. I had to protect you. Lyra took Elena's hand, her touch warm and comforting. You have proven yourself worthy, not just of the gift, but of the legacy it carries. But the path ahead will not be easy. You must learn to balance your power with your humanity, to wield it wisely and with compassion. Elena smiled faintly. I'll do my best. As the Elysium continued its journey, Elena began to train, learning to control her abilities and understand their full potential. She became a beacon of hope, not just for her crew, but for all who heard her story. The gift of the Celestials had changed her, but it had also changed the course of history. In the end, it was not just a story of a human medic saving an alien princess. It was a story of connection, of unity, and of the boundless potential that lies within us all. And as Elena looked out at the stars, she knew that her journey was only just beginning.